Howdy, y'all. My name's Gigi. Welcome back. I had another little technical difficulty. So I'm trying, as I've said before in my previous videos, I've been hoarding these horror pack boxes, and I'm trying to get through them. And I started recording. I thought I was recording. I was not. So I have January's, February's, March's, and then I have April's and May's, which they're open, and I believe I recorded it, and I can't find the dang recording because I was going back like the backwards man and Freddy Got Fingered, and I was looking at the movies and those, and I'm pretty sure I read through them. So anyways, hopefully no more technical difficulties. Like I said, I screwed up and was not recording. So this is a January box from 2023. I don't even know if I should just skim through them or read the descriptions. I don't know. Why am I taking them all out? So this is the DVDs. In the first one we have American Horror Stories 12 movie collection. There's been a lot of movie collections in these, which I'm digging. So we have Don't Answer the Phone, Point of Terror, House on Haunted Hill, A Bucket of Blood, Horror Express, The Little Shop of Horrors. We just got that in the steelbook for October. In a multiple pack. Nightmare Castle, Silent Night, Bloody Night. I really like that movie. Bloody Pit of Horror, The Driller Killer. I believe I've seen that one too. That name sounds fun. Don't Look in the Basement, Drive-In Massacre. I've seen that one as well. So that's what the back looks like. The dang lair. It's not. And the front. Pretty cool. So I'm glad to have this in my collection. All right. Second one is Natalie Portman, Annihilation, from the director of Ex Machina. I don't think I've seen Ex Machina. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. A visually stunning sci-fi thriller. That's what that looks like. A mind-blowing experience. Okay. From the director of Ex Machina comes the new sci-fi classic. Biologist and former soldier Lena is shocked when her missing husband comes home near death from a top-secret mission into the Shimmer, a mysterious quarantine zone no one has ever returned from. Now Lena and her elite team must enter a beautiful, deadly world of mutated landscapes and creatures to discover how to stop the growing phenomenon that threatens all life on Earth. Experience this visually stunning film critics hail as a bold and innovative thriller. So that's that. Third one in the DVDs is Gretel and Hansel, A Grimm Fairy Tale. I know I have one, but I think this is a different one. A beautiful, frightening, intelligent new venture into an age-old nightmare. A long time ago in a distant fairy tale countryside, a young girl leads her little brother into a dark wood in desperate search of food and work, only to stumble upon a nexus of terrifying evil. And that's the back. Fourth one, and the last one comes in with the slipcover. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. I'm digging that red. The Midwife. Deliverance has a due date. That's making me think of Rosemary's Baby, especially the back. What do y'all think? Oh, it actually says Rosemary. Rosemary's Baby meets the hand that rocks the cradle. Lizzie is living her best life with her loving husband, Charlie. They have a beautiful home and a new baby on the way. But when a sudden miscarriage sets off a series of supernatural occurrences, Lizzie struggles to make sense of the chaos, turning her happy home into a house of horrors. Is she losing her mind? Can she still trust her husband? Is the spirit of baby Michael stalking the attic? Why did he have to be named Michael? Deliverance has a due date when the midwife makes a house call. Okay. I'm excited for that one. That one sounds interesting, actually. So that is all for the DVDs for January 2023. Gotta mark that. Then we have the Blu-rays. Where do I put all these boxes? Oh my god, box overload. So for the first one, we have Ill, Final Contagium. The Infected Will Find You. The Blu-ray plus DVD combo pack. That's what the front looks like. A rogue scientist in Chile illegally spreads toxic and biochemical substances by way of contaminated money, leading to a worldwide pandemic. First, the virus is spread in Italy when two women steal a contaminated case of cash. Don't steal, y'all. Don't steal. Then in Kosovo, a transsexual pays for surgery only to find that all of her injection sites have been infected with the virus. Lastly, a father in Germany tries out extreme methods to save his contaminated son from succumbing to the virus. So it seems like all these different stories come together. That sounds interesting. Okay, second one in the Blu-rays. We have Julia Ormond Reunion. Ralphie, my cat. He's an attention whore. Every family has a legacy. I really like that cover. It looks pretty cool. I'm trying to show it without the glare. You can cut the tension in just the first scene with a knife. 90 minutes later, you'll need a chainsaw. Daily Dead. Has eerie atmosphere in spades by Film Craziest. So it says, a pregnant woman returns to a recently deceased grandparents' old family home to spend time with her estranged mother. What begins as a tenuous reunion slowly turns terrifying. A psychological thriller that preys upon perception, Reunion sees veteran actress Julia Ormond deliver a tour de force performance of threateningly quiet intensity and features a twisty narrative that will burrow itself into the darkest corners of your mind. And that is what the back looks like. This one sounds pretty... I'm excited for that one. I like thrillers. Thriller! Okay, I'm not... The third one. Oh, it has Christina Ricci and John Cusack. I love Christina Ricci. We have Distorted. I have seen this movie. It's pretty good. Lauren and Russell Corin decide to move away from the bustle of the city and into the peaceful oasis of the Pinnacle, a coveted luxury condo that boasts ultra-modern design and state-of-the-art features and security systems. When Lauren starts to suspect that the building has a dark side, she seeks help from it looks like Venom. I'm thinking Venom. I think I have dyslexia. I swear I could read. Vernon, an investigative journalist who has an interest in cyber conspiracy. Together they come to believe that the pinnacle may be brainwashing the unsuspecting residents. And that's what the back looks like. I enjoyed this movie. So I'm glad. I don't think I have it in my... I'm pretty sure I don't have it in my collection. So I'm glad to add that to my collection. And the last one for January's 2023 horror pack is... Oh, this is the horror pack limited edition. That's a cool cover. I like that. I'm digging that. I don't know how to set this lamp to not show the glare. Ooh, if I break that lamp. Wish You Weren't Here. Worst Laid Plans. An anthology of vacation horror. Ralphie. Oh, this cat. Filmed in 3 different states by 3 acclaimed genre short film directors, all making their feature debut. 3 tales of vacation-themed horror adapted from the best-selling book by Grindhouse Press. And deep in the heart, a fractured family tries to reconnect while touring a cave system that hides a horrifying secret. You've Been Saved is the story of 2 reunited friends on a road trip full of nostalgia and hangovers. When one of them is slipped a cryptic note by a young girl, their vacation takes a sinister turn. That one sounds interesting. And the last one, did it say 4? No, it did not. And finally, no. I'm skipping lines, y'all. You've Been Saved is the story of 2 reunited friends on a road trip full of nostalgia. I just read that. Okay. Okay, I am tripping because it did say 3 tales of vacation-themed horror adapted, okay, from the best-selling book by Grindhouse Press. I would love to read that book. What book is that? Does anybody know? I'm going to have to look into that. Let me resume. And finally, with Taylor Family Vacation 93. Oh, 93 was a great year. A father on vacation, determined to find out the truth behind whoever is stalking his family just out of sight, comes to the sobering realization that the answer he seeks might just be hidden within the contents of his video camera. Shot in West Virginia, North Carolina, and Florida. Worst Laid Plans is the most ambitious independent horror anthology you'll see this year. So... that I'm excited for that one. That one sounds pretty cool. So that is it for January's Blu-ray 2023 horror pack. Next up is February. Why do I have a cough all of a sudden? Oh my god. Okay. So these are the DVDs, but there's a Blu-ray in here. What? Y'all just saw me unseal that box, so am I tripping? Ralphie, what are you doing? I'm so scared he's gonna knock over my candle. Okay, so that's weird. We have a Blu-ray. Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital. Unrated director's cut. Truth or Dare. From the producer of Happy Death Day and Get Out. Both great movies. The game only ends when all the players are dead. Hoo-hoo. Lucy Hale and Tyler Posey lead the cast. Hey, no. Lead the cast of Blumhouse's Truth or Dare, a supernatural thriller from Blumhouse Productions. A harmless game of truth or dare among friends turns deadly when someone or something begins to punish those who tell a lie or refuse the dare. So that's what the back looks like. And the front. Let me pause this because this cat. Okay. Had to turn off my candle because my cat's being. So we have a Blu-ray and these look like DVDs. The Nun. I already have this one. The darkest chapter in the Conjuring universe. I don't like receiving movies like this. When a young nun, I'm not even going to read this. Y'all know what the Nun is. So, yeah. Third one, Fresh Water. Terror lives below the surface. That's a cool, interesting cover. Be afraid of what you can't see. My dad used to always say that. He used to tell me, don't be afraid of what you can see. Be afraid of what you can't see. Lake Charles is the idyllic spot to catch some sun and enjoy the tranquil miles of fresh water. When a group of 20-somethings meet up at their island lake house for a weekend of partying, one of the friends never shows up. As more lake visitors are yanked underwater by what seems to be some giant alligators, the screams bring the group out of the lake house. Frantically discovering their boat has drifted away, they have to watch helplessly as more of their friends are pulled under the water. Will anyone get off the island alive in one piece? Something more sinister seems to be at play. And that's what the back looks like. Fresh water. And last we have Death Beckons. Evil everywhere. That's a nice looking cover with the eye. I like that. Wicked throwback 1980s style slasher and supernatural madness. It has returned to end them all. In 1985, an ancient evil began slaughtering the high school senior class in alphabetical order, but it was stopped. 2 years later, it has resurfaced, and a trio of friends must join together against a demonic force that is claiming new young lives. But what they discover is more complicated and evil than any of them imagined. And that's what the back looks like. That looks pretty cool. I really like the eye. So I don't know why there is a Blu-ray in the DVD pack for February 2023. That's kind of odd. It makes me curious, is there going to be a DVD in the Blu-ray pack? I need to move those. My cat's going wild over the bags. So this is February 2023. I cannot wait to get through all these freaking boxes and just get them organized. I'm tired of looking at them and hoarding them and not watching them. If I die tomorrow, all these movies I didn't watch. Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable. So, in the Blu-ray pack, we have first off, Pray You Never Run Out of Gas. Open 24 hours. Compelling by Bloody Disgusting. Awesome by We Live Entertainment. Welcome to the Graveyard Shift. So it's open 24 hours. Don't Breathe meets House of the Devil. I like both of those. A paranoid, delusional woman, Mary White, has Jane. has Jane. I was thinking, Mary Jane. Okay. Mary White has just been released from a mental hospital for setting her serial killer boyfriend on fire. Dang, she's calm down, at least. Reminded me of Lisa Left Eye Lopez. Mary suffers from severe paranoia and hallucinations. Her boyfriend, James Lincoln Fields, is a brutal serial killer known as the Rain Ripper. He enjoyed murdering people and making Mary watch. After being released from the hospital, Mary's vulnerable demeanor aids her in obtaining employment at an all-night gas station. However, left alone to her own devices, her paranoia and hallucinations return with furious consequences. Customers and friends suddenly start turning up dead and mutilated all around her. So, Mary White seems to have some PTSD from her serial killer ex. Second one is a horror pack limited edition Blu-ray, Bad Dreams. Ooh, this looks nice. The Best of Nightmares Film Festival 2022. I really like that. 10 more terrifying tales from your darkest nightmares. Hashtag better horror. Nightmares Film Festival sets itself apart from other genre fests by its deep year-round connection to the horror filmmaking community, which gives it the best line on the rarest, scariest, most daring, and most unsettling films being created around the country. This collection of films, curated directly from the 2022 program, overflows with a unique mix of subjects, powerful voices, and boundary-pushing stories. Nightmares Film Festival has been named one of the world's top horror film festivals by every major genre outlet, and these films exemplify the outstanding quality of the 2022 festival. So there are 10 short films. This is the type of movie I like to watch in California. Or Nevada. Colorado. Third, we have The Fanatic. All he wanted was an autograph. John Travolta. I have not seen this movie. Okay, that seems pretty cool. Effectively Chilling Work by John Travolta in the tradition of stalker/fans in movies such as Misery and The King of Comedy. Misery is a great movie. On the grimy streets of Hollywood, a celebrity-obsessed man feels slighted by his favorite movie star and embarks on an unhinged quest to get a response, leading to a home invasion and a very long night that changes both men irreparably. And that's what the back looks like. And lastly, what are we on? February? Yeah. Lastly, we have The Forever Purge. It comes with a slipcover. I don't have this one. I've seen it, of course. I don't like getting these kind of movies that you could just walk into the store and buy. So I'm not even going to bother. So that is it for February's Blu-rays. I'm trying to zoom through these. I don't even want to write on these because I like reusing these bags, but gotta keep them organized because I'm organizing. Yay! Okay, March. We have oh man, I don't want to cut myself. Oh Lord, I'm already at 24 minutes and I'm trying to zoom through these. I don't know if I should keep reading. Y'all should see the stack of boxes that I have over here. Okay, first off, we have Deadly Delivery. Get a slice tonight. I like that cover. He's holding a head and like a pizza slicer. Does he work at Domino's or something? Ding dong, you're dead. Oh, I'm pretty, yeah. An urban legend of a mysterious pizza delivery killer, which may be all too real, is explained by an unscrupulous billionaire businessman. He organizes an absurd Willy Wonka-style contest and game at his luxurious villa for the 5 finalists. But in his true intention to draw out the legendary slasher, the extra toppings of gore come fast and hot in this scary and funny slasher homage to the best of 1980s horror. And that's what the back looks like. That sounds nice. I'm excited for that. Oh, my leg. I lost my chocolate. Next, we have Becky. Better call Becky with the good hair. I love Beyonce. Lean, mean, nasty fun. A gory, blood-spattered fever dream take on Home Alone. Spunky and rebellious Becky. He only want me when I'm not there. He better call Becky with the good hair. Okay, that's enough. Becky is brought to a weekend getaway. Love you, Beyonce. Is brought to a weekend getaway at a lake house by her father, Jeff, in an effort to try to reconnect. The trip immediately takes a turn for the worse when a group of convicts on the run, led by the merciless Dominic, suddenly invade the lake house. Becky. The hunted becomes the hunter. So that's what the cover looks like. And that's what the back looks like. I love Beyonce. She is from where I was born and raised, Houston, Texas. Woo woo! Best city in the world. Next we have Death Ranch with the slipcover, so that's nice. The family that stays together. Gloriously gory and action-packed by Bloody Fix. 1970s USA, 3 African-American siblings, Brandon, Angela, and Clarence, on the run from the police, takes refuge at an abandoned Tennessee ranch with plans to lay low for a couple of weeks. But as night falls, Brandon discovers their hideout is on the hunting grounds of a cannibalistic Ku Klux Klan cult. Oh, snap. And it's not long before the siblings themselves are attacked and captured by the demented cult. Now facing brutal torture from the cannibals, it's up to Brandon to take down the bloodthirsty clan armed with an axe and shotgun and save his brother and sister so they can have their bloody vengeance and escape alive. With an axe, armed with... That always makes me think of my dad. I miss that guy. He was a cool guy. And lastly, we have House of Shadows, Stay in the Light. Did I show the back of this one? Who is that? Ralphie. Oh, God. Sarah and her boyfriend, Jared, travel to an isolated house in the Spanish countryside, led there by Sarah's discovery of a family secret following the death of her mother. Upon arrival, they meet the mysterious Anna Sophia, who explains her connection to the house and shows the couple around before taking her leave. Before long, strange things begin to occur, and Sarah is thrown into emotional turmoil as elements of the past inexplicably resurface as she begins to realize that her mother had more dark secrets than she could ever imagine. Sarah must face her fears and unravel the mystery of a dark force occupying the house before it destroys her soul. It says in the back, disc made in Mexico. Why? Why was it made in Mexico? I wanna know. I wanna know what makes you smile. Y'all remember that song? I wanna know what turns you on, by Joe. I wanna know. I wanna know. So what was this March? DVDs? Oh my God, I'm at 29 minutes. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. So this must be March. See these little holes? I'm afraid I'm gonna find some spiders or something. And it's gonna be a disaster. Chunk this box in that other pile. I got a lot of boxes to flatten out. Okay, first Blu-ray is The Watcher. It's a double feature. And The Skeleton Key. I already have the skeleton. I actually have 2 copies of The Skeleton Key, but I don't have it on Blu-ray. I have them on DVD. Do y'all remember, what was it, Columbia House? Where you could order movies and CDs? Yeah, so I used to order a lot from them. I've been collecting that long. And I remember I got The Skeleton Key. I was so excited. It had to be like in 2006. I don't know. Maybe it says right here when it came out. 2005. Because I know I was a teen. And I was so excited to watch that movie. I had been dying to watch that movie. And I got it in the mail. And I popped it in. And it did not work. And I was pissed the hell off. So I had to buy it at the store to watch it. So that's why I have 2 copies. One doesn't work. One works. Oh, okay. The Watcher. After years of pursuing psychotic killers in LA, FBI agent Joel wants out. And now his nemesis serial killer David Allen Griffin has tracked him all the way to Chicago just to torment him. Before each murder, Griffin sends Campbell a photograph of his intended victim and dares him to find her before he strikes again. Now with every tick of the clock and amidst pulse pounding action, this stone cold killer turns up the heat. Co-starring Oscar winner Marissa I'm not familiar with her, or I can't pronounce the name. Tomei. I apologize for mispronouncing Marissa's name. This game of cat and mouse will have you gasping for your breath from its first terrifying frame until its final explosive conclusion. And then we have The Skeleton Key. Kate Hudson stars in a supernatural thriller that weaves a tale of terror and suspense. When Carolyn Ellis takes a job in Louisiana's bayous, she unlocks a deadly secret involving magic, conjure, and sacrifice that pulls her into a terrifying world of strange, frightening, and unexplained incidents. The key to escaping may lie in the decrepit attic, but if she dares to believe in what she discovers, everything she fears will become real. Filled with endless suspense and bone-chilling scares, hold on for this terrific ride with one of the best twists since The Sixth Sense. I don't think it was... I wouldn't say like The Sixth Sense. Okay, I'm at 33. Let me just try to... I guess I'm going to go through March and then stop. Next one is... And it comes with the... the back looks cool. Subcover. Night of the Animated Dead. And I know we got another animated film. I don't know when, if it was like July or something. I really enjoyed it. So I think these are pretty cool. What begins as a simple visit to a grave site soon escalates into a night of sheer terror in this dark animated retelling of the 1968 cult classic Night of the Living Dead. Bloodthirsty zombies suddenly begin amassing everywhere. As Barbara, Ben, and an odd group of strangers hide in a remote farmhouse, their struggle to ward off the flesh eaters outside creates fierce tension inside, containing terrifying new content not found in the original. Night of the Animated Dead will convince you to lock your doors. And that's what the back looks like. So that's pretty cool. I'm excited to watch that one. Next we have Angel. This is the Horrorpack limited edition Blu-ray. That's what the front looks like. The back. After his daughter goes missing near an abandoned town, wealthy contractor Benjamin Weaver employs Benjamin Weaver employs an investigative journalist and her team to probe into Raven Rock's shady history in hopes of finding answers. Soon they realize the horrifying truth that Raven Rock is not so abandoned and a mysterious figure named Angel still haunts the town. And then Pop Horror says, the film is built on a foundation of great locations and excellent camera work, which complements emotional performances from a talented cast and a nerve-wracking score, all adding up to something creepy, somber, and unique. Hi, Ralphie. This is Ralphie, my Ralphsters. I got him for Christmas, so I named him Ralphie. Like, A Christmas Story is one of my favorite movies ever. Say hi, Ralphie. My baby. Go over here. It's my Ralphsters. Yeah, I got him for Christmas along with $200 from my uncle. And we got Halloween. Which one is it though? The 2018. The Blu-ray plus DVD plus digital. And I remember vividly going to the store to buy this because I love Michael Myers. So I already own this. Anyways, that was it for the, what was that, March 2023. I still have April and May, and then I'm done. I'm up to date for 2023. So I think I will cut this short and then just do another video, a part 2. This is going to be part 1 and then part 2, just for my own sanity. And I will see when I get around to going through all the 2022 unopened boxes. If you don't believe me, just watch. It'll be coming because, like I said, I think there's only like 3 boxes that I opened from last year, which is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Completely unbelievable. Anyways, I will see y'all in the next. I'm going to do a part 2. This is going to be part 1. I will see y'all later in a couple minutes. Love, peace, chicken grease.